What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Looking at the map of the solar system. The solar system's in a very unique planetary arrangement right now, an alignment, however you want to describe it. Whenever the stars align like this, the Earth can see an increase in volcanic activity. I've followed this for many, many years, and the patterns are very consistent. We're seeing an increase in earthquake activity over here in the Aegean Sea in Greece, and they're now evacuating this island right here that's very densely populated, following the series of 31 very strong earthquakes that are more than likely the precursor to a possible volcanic eruption. Once again, as long as these planets are in this alignment, we're more than likely going to see an increase in volcanic activity and earthquake activity. Remember the large coronal hole that was facing the Earth the other day that was over 400,000 miles wide? Well, the energy coming out of that coronal hole has arrived at the Earth. It didn't spark a full-fledged geomagnetic storm, but this is what the magnetosphere looked like right there as the energy made contact with the Earth. This was sent in by Nelson Jenks. This is the magnetosphere responding to the energy coming from the coronal hole, and that energy is very consistent, especially holes that big. When there's big gaping holes in the atmosphere of the sun, that energy comes off of the sun unchallenged, so it sometimes can create moderately strong geomagnetic storms here on Earth. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, more activity underway. Right now as I do this video, we'll come back and take a look at that here in a moment. But I've updated the freaky flashing light phenomenon map. There's now over 140 locations, and I say over 140, there's 140 here on this map. There's probably 24 that I don't know the locations to. So we're talking more than 150 just in North America and Canada. Out in Hawaii, we've got a couple of locations in Hawaii now. Down in Australia, you guys are in for a treat in this video. I've had this video for a couple of weeks. This is mind-boggling what you're about to see here. Video number 1 going up to New Brunswick, Canada. This video here is unbelievable. Sent in by Mark. Looking at a Dollarama store up in New Brunswick on January 23rd of 2025. It does have narration. I had to take out some of the audio because he had music playing in the background. But check this out. This is probably one of the most bizarre flashing light videos I think we've seen yet.
Check this one out, Mr. MBB333.
Are you serious right now? Look at that.
There is a disco going on in the store. This has got to be up there with one of the most wild ones that we've seen.
Oh, absolutely. Clearly one of the most wild we've seen yet. Look at that. The entire ceiling of this store is flashing, and those are the 48-inch fluorescent old-school bulbs right there. Coming up, you're going to see somebody right here. They look like possibly an employee that works at the store. You're going to see them look up towards the ceiling. Right there, they look up as all of the lights, practically all of the lights right there, they just looked up as what looks like the vast majority of the lights on the ceiling are flashing. And you can tell by looking at those from the video, those are the old school 48-inch fluorescent bulbs. Those were not LEDs. A lot of people are thinking that possibly this flashing light phenomena is related to some sort of an LED light. Those were not LED lights, guys. Those were the old school 48-inch fluorescents. Video number 2, going to Fort Myers, Florida. Check this out. This light right here is a road marker light that after dark illuminates and stays illuminated until the sun comes back up. Video from February 2nd of 2025 out of Fort Myers, Florida.
That's weird. So it doesn't usually flash. I don't know. I didn't know it would. This has been happening a lot around the country.
And this is the first state road sign I've seen flashing. That's what that stands for, SR 82, State Road 82. That's the first road sign in general I've seen flashing. We've seen some street lights that are on the verge of flashing. And I've got a video coming up where you guys are going to see some street lights starting to malfunction. Going from Fort Myers to Cincinnati, Ohio. Check this out.
There you go, now you can see it. If I pull way back.
Video by Katie from February 1st of 2025. She couldn't help but notice the building over here off in the distance flashing in broad daylight. That's the second building we've seen do this. The other one was out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Video number 4 going to New Orleans. This video has narration by James from January 26th at 7:26 p.m. Here we go.
Here we go, y'all. They made it to New Orleans. The flashing light. Mr. MBB 333. You're going to have one on your way. Look at all these lights blinking. I mean, they're blinking all over. Wow, and these are only half of the ones that I'm showing y'all that are blinking. There are much more down the way. This is crazy. But it's true. Something is about to happen, and we know it, too, because we can feel it in our spirits. When it happens, it's going to be amazing, I can tell you that.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. I couldn't agree with you more, James. These lights are telling a story. We've got people assuming that it's LED lights and this and that and the other. There's some sort of a frequency that's interfering with the flow of electricity. And it's very sporadic, it's very random, but it's worldwide. People are seeing this all over the world. I've received videos from people for probably now going on over 10 years, a wide variety of things around the world. This is the first time I've ever received videos like this in 10 years, and it is on a very large scale worldwide. Going to Belleville, Michigan. Check this out. Video by John from January 25th. Looked off to his left and noticed a bunch of lights flashing that aren't normally flashing. They're supposed to be steady, not blinking like that. This is going on all around the world. Video number 6, going to Bedford, Ohio. Check this out. Chris Howell driving down the highway on January 20th of 2025. The lights on the right-hand side of the highway flashing, not the left, just the right. Unbelievable. Video number 7. Video sent in by Sharon. Noticed 4 lights, very bright flashing lights at night. Video number 8 going over to the United Kingdom. Hillsborough, United Kingdom. Sheffield, to be specific. Video by Darren from January 22nd of 2025. This video has narration. Here we go.
This is Morrison's Supermarket in Sheffield, UK. Another example of flashing lights. Oh, very strange. Oh, and there's some lights that are off that probably should be on.
And these lights back here are the ones that he was talking about. You can see the row stops right here. These are on. This one over here, if you can see it, has one on and one off. Then you have 1, 2, 3, at least 3, maybe 4 over here that were completely off. Video number 9, going from the United Kingdom over to Enola, Oklahoma. This video has narration. Here we go.
Well, Mr. MBB, this is an Enola. Right next door to my house. There you go, it's flashing away. Pretty weird.
And you know, when people see this, they're quite surprised. They see it online, and they're like, oh, okay, you know, it's different, whatever. And then all of a sudden, they'll see it in person. He saw it right next to his house, and that light has never flashed before. Here's another video by Shane driving down the highway. Check it out. We just saw a video of the same thing on the right-hand side of the road. These flashing streetlights were on the left side of the road. Still continuing on way down here. Unreal. I'm telling you, this is so weird. You can dismiss it as, oh, it's LED lights, this, that, and the other. I don't think so, guys. I think there's something else going on. Going up to McChesney Park, Illinois. Video by Billy from January 20th at 5:50 a.m. This video has narration. Here we go.
Chesney Park, Illinois, 5:50 in the a.m. It's negative 5 degrees. This has got to go to BB 33. Wow, this is trippy.
And you heard the man say himself, wow, this is trippy. Going from northern Illinois down to Birmingham, Alabama. First video I've received out of Birmingham, and it's from downtown Birmingham from Jennifer Mason on January 12th of 2025. Couldn't help but notice streetlights in downtown Birmingham flashing. that aren't normally flashing. Video number 12, going to Adamsville, Tennessee. Check this out. Looking at the front of a Dollar General store. Video by Cami, January 28th of 2025. And no, the light's not supposed to be flashing. It's another example of this weird flashing phenomena we're seeing all around the world. Moving on to video 13, going to Mesa, Arizona. Another sign above a building. Check it out. Flashing off and on, and it's supposed to be on steady, not flashing. Moving on to video number 14, going to Michigan City. Check this out. Video sent in by Brennan out of Indiana, February 1st of 2025. This video has narration as he sees many flashing lights in this location that cover probably 2 blocks. Check this out.
I just saw a really bright light in the sky. And I turned a corner and it was gone. When I turned the corner, I noticed this light was blinking. And you go down the block. There it is. That one's blinking. I don't know. That light in the sky disappeared, and then I noticed these lights flickering. Mr. MB. So I'm in this little strip mall. You got that diva light flickering. You come right around the corner. You got those 2 lights flickering. Apologize, I'm doing this by myself, but I don't want to run into anybody either. So that light's flickering. And then the one behind it kind of got a little flicker. There it goes. And then you come right around the corner, you're going to see something else. And here is a light that has never been on, but it is now, because this whole end of the mall has been closed for a while. Bright beginnings. So, there you go. Mr. MB333.
And you can tell he was right. The light next to it's off, but this light right here, for whatever reasons that he says has been off for a long, long time, all of a sudden decided to start flashing mysteriously. Great video. Thanks for sharing. Once again, the map has been updated. I've got more videos of mysterious lights to share with you guys. Nearly 85. I received a bunch today. Once again, I've updated the map. Over 140 locations on this map alone. Up to 8 different locations now over in the United Kingdom. Here's the fog videos that I'm working on. I received these just today. Check that out. Here's what I've got left to work on. This folder here. And this folder here, brand new fog videos, nearly 50 now. Unbelievable. And the flashing lights, by the time I get through all of the videos, I'm going to work on them again tomorrow, we'll be up over 200 here very, very soon. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Sherry Kirkland out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Very cool pink sky there at either sunrise or sunset. Looking at the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Been very busy the last 36 hours. No X-class solar flares, but had one that was very, very close. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, loaded with sunspots in active regions. That's why we're seeing all of this activity right here. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. All in all, pretty quiet right now as I do this video, but we're keeping a very close eye on Yellowstone as we're keeping a close eye on what's happening over here in the Aegean Sea in Greece, as there appears to be some sort of underwater volcanic activity underway once again right now as I do this video. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.